yourself in my shoes for a second. Nothing personal, I'm just saying though. Hey, look.
Having a known leak in our home is frustrating. Sometimes we know we have a leak. Maybe we see a wet area somewhere on the property, or what really may be happening is the water bill has quadrupled, and you call the water company and they're like, there's nothing wrong. The meter's just moving 4 times as much, so you must be using more water. Ooh, that could be a problem. So I've asked my friend Bob Muller from Personal Plumbing to join me here on the program today to talk about leak detection. And not all leak detection individuals, if you will, or systems are the same. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Joe. Thanks for having me. Great subject today.
Yeah. So there's something called advanced leak detection, right?
Yes, that's right. There's a lot of plumbers that are qualified to come out and look for a leak that may be a known leak. Like you can see visible water from your ceiling, or you can see something from the floor, something visible, right? When you're unsure of what kind of leak that you have, and sometimes you got to really be able to detect it through some either ultrasonic system of listening or devices that can trace out where your plumbing is under the slab. These type of things need some qualified technicians that understand how to use this equipment effectively and correctly so that they can identify exactly where your leak is actually coming from. So not all leaks are the same, and of course, not all people are qualified to find them. Only typically general, true leak detection plumbing companies are the ones that you want to hire for this type of service.
Isn't it true what I said earlier? Sometimes people may not know they have a leak, but a telltale sign might be their water bill.
Yeah, of course. I mean, whenever your water bill is high and it's excessively high, then typically you know you've got something going on. But if you can't see it, then this is definitely where you want to hire somebody that's actually a leak detection expert, not just somebody that is a plumber. A lot of people can conflate the two. Plumbing isn't all about just every single aspect of what's going on. It's just like when you go to the doctor, you're not going to go see an eye specialist to figure out what's going on with your heart. So there's a lot of things that are in our industry that's specific to the type of problem you're having in your home.
It is really interesting. Some people will go to a generalist for something that really should have a specialist.
Right.
We often start off with a generalist when we're sick, and then they'll be referring us to a specialist to fix whatever's wrong with us. We generally don't take our car to an air conditioning repair company or to a kitchen remodeling company.
Right.
No, well, you laugh, right? We take it to the auto repair people. And in general, they can do most things, usually except for like body work. Then you really want, that's a good example, actually, a good body shop. They're specialists. They can make any accident look like there never was one. So it's really important to hire the professionals in that area that they're professionals in, that they're experts in. And leak detection is something that you really shouldn't consider important, because not only are you wasting water and spending money, your house could slip off a foundation.
Yeah, and that's true. And to your point, I mean, you need to do your due diligence as a consumer to understand that if this is the problem you're having in your home, that you're not just calling the first guy in the phone book. You do want to make sure that you're looking for the expert in that field, so that you're getting the right guy to your house, for that particular problem. Of course, in San Diego and in northern San Diego area here in Oceanside, we do very well in that area.
And Bob and his team at Personal Plumbing are experts in that area, like he just said. Bob, thank you so much for joining me today on the program.
Thanks, Joe.
All of Bob's information is located in the description of this podcast, so there's no excuse not to be able to get a hold of him. It's all there, and he and his team would be more than happy to take a phone call or just go to his website and check it out. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Joe.